House with Nicole, Chicago. Deborah Lashbaugh, my beautiful friend. You are so awesome. And for love and gratitude. Yay for rain, Diane McCann. So I invite everyone to begin with me by taking a deep healing breath. And as you exhale, acknowledge that right now you are making a very powerful choice to show up, to be present, to honor your spirit, and to honor the spirit of love, the spirit of humankind, the spirit of human beings coming together as one to support each other, to support life and the spirit of life itself. You make a difference when you show up in your heart. You make a difference when you learn to listen to the wisdom of the divinity that's within your heart. And I am once again very honored to share this experience with you. I'm going to be guiding you through a process. It's called the LifeLine technique. For some of you, it might be absolutely brand new. And for others, it is something as a way you live your life. It's something that you've studied and you understand deeply. But others, it's brand new. And it's a unique process that you'll be experiencing for the first time. I want you to know you're going to love it, and it's going to make a profound difference in your life. This process is something that acknowledges that vibration is the reality of life, that energy is the one foundation that connects us all. And that throughout this process, you're going to hear me say the words infinite love and gratitude. You're going to hear me say these simple words, infinite love and gratitude. Go ahead and say that, infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude, when combined with this hand posture, which means I love you, in American Sign Language, infinite love and gratitude in this hand posture create a universal healing frequency. So when I go infinite love and gratitude, that's going to be a signal for you, for yourself, to go infinite love and gratitude as well. Okay? I'm going to be guiding you through a process that is a 16-step process, something that you don't have to understand for it to work, yet you can still participate in this process. Hey, Barb Cray, amazing to see you, my beautiful friend. You don't have to understand it for it to work. You just have to participate. And the easy part of participating is when I go infinite love and gratitude, you go infinite love and gratitude. Okay, because everything's energy and this is going to raise vibration. I'd like you to grab something to write with, something to write on. It's 6 a.m. here, and I just realized I didn't bring my emotions charts. They're in the other room. Wait 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm being human. Oh, wait. Sarit's giving me a hand posture saying, I'm going to go get it. I'm just going to go get it. I know where they are. Hold on. That's called real life. Yeah. So I'm going to be guiding you through a process called the LifeLine technique. At times, you're going to be writing things down. You're going to be observing things along the way. And you might notice, and I would especially imagine that today is going to be emotional. It's going to be emotional. It is. It is. And that's okay. I want to acknowledge that part of what's happening in our world is we don't know how to process our emotions. We don't. We don't. We haven't been taught very well on how to do this. And I'm going to guide you. I'm going to show you how to in a real conscious way. Because when you learn how to stay present in your emotions, and when you learn how to set intention in the face of very painful, scary, stressful emotions, you will discover something profound about you. You will discover that there are capabilities and confidence and courage that you didn't realize that you had resources to activate. And this not only is going to impact you personally in your life, in your health, but this, my friends, is the impetus of why we're coming together here for a vision that's not only going on in Australia, in the Amazon rainforest, throughout Africa, in Canada, in California, that the world is on fire and it is an outer expression of our innermost self as spiritual beings, having this human experience of energy and motion, of emotion, that it is our greatest power to process emotions. And so I'm going to guide you through this process. The first step in processing emotions is, first and foremost, give yourself this space to do it. Turn off your phone and join me for the time that this is going to be. It's going to be about an hour, okay? It's going to be about an hour. Turn off your phone, close any other search browsers that you've got open, and make this time sacred. Make this time where, you know what, I'm going to show up rather than, oh, I've got this other thing. And hey, if you've got something to do, definitely do what you've got to do. Obviously, life is life. All right, everyone's got their own emotions charts that they've got to go grab. I think that was an appropriate situation to occur, right? But give yourself this time. And let's make this an incredible experience. I just know it's going to be. Once again, I invite you to take a deep healing breath. Go ahead and let it go. And we begin. We begin by connecting to the present moment. The present moment is connected to simply and profoundly by taking either hand, and putting all the fingers together and putting it right at the crown of your head. This is your spirit point. Your spirit, Annika and Graham, Yoka, Helen, Jackson, Vivian, each and every one of you, Deborah Loshbo, are spirits, are pure love. You are a spirit of divine light. And as you take your other hand with love and you place it right over the center of your chest, right now you're raising the vibration of not only every cell in your miraculous body, but you are participating in raising the vibration of every relationship that you have in your life. And we do this by saying out loud and proud, infinite love and gratitude. Keep your hand on your heart like a warm blanket. Keep it here. Lift up the crown point. Gently touch it back down. We are raising vibration and energy of our body that is naturally designed to heal. Our relationships are designed to thrive. We're aligning it with spirit, the light of the divine. And we do this by saying infinite love and gratitude. And take both hands away. Touch them down at the same time. We're unifying spirit and body. One field of pure love is present here, not only within ourselves, but here in the world. Infinite love and gratitude. Relax. Take a healing breath. It's really cool. Rupert Sheldrake talked about a concept called the 100th monkey, that once you reach a critical mass, it influences the vibration of humanity. We got 100 people live right now. Good on ya. Flat hand on your forehead, consciously connecting to the infinite power of your mind. Your mind is the greatest tool for transformation, for manifestation. With love, follow me here, my friends. Bring it into your heart and feel your heart ignited with passion and compassion, with love, infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. There you go. Keep your hand on your heart. Lift this hand away. Touch it back down. We're opening our hearts to feel. And you know what? That takes courage. And you are so courageous. Let's go for it. Infinite love and gratitude. I'm Nancy Lawhead. Take both hands away. Touch them down at the same time. Unifying mind and body, one infinite field. Everything's possible. And we're a part of it. We're a part of the dream. We're a part of the vision. We're a part of world peace to inner peace. Infinite love and gratitude. Relax yourself. A deep healing breath. Oh my goodness. Tara and Nikki are together. I love it. Hello, hello. That's so fantastic. Hands in the I love you posture. It's time to connect to nature. It's time to connect to the mother of all mothers, to Mother Earth. And imagine that one of your hands is the hands of a tree. And feel the hand of your tree reaching down into Mother Earth and going, pew. Feel the power of the tree reaching down into the fertile soil of Mother Nature. Feel yourself connecting to the blessing of life that Mother Earth is offering the trees, the water, the mountains, the seasons, the animals. All the inhabitants of this planet, Mother Earth provides this seed of pure potential. And as you take your other hand, and with love, you put it right over your heart center, feel your heart's connection with the heart of Mother Earth. Feel that all the elements that are here on planet Earth are elements that make you who you and we are. Feel it in your body. You own the power of fire because you are the power of fire. You own the power of water because you are the power of water. You hold all of these elements within you because they are you. I invite you to repeat after me. I am a thriving body. We are a thriving body. Infinite love and gratitude. Stay plugged in. Bring it on up. We're aligning our minds with the mind of Mother Earth, the mind that sees change not only as natural, but necessary. And take this moment to acknowledge the change that's going on planet Earth. It is, in and of itself, self-evident. Love is our only choice. Fear is pure reaction. And see yourself being courageous and showing up in the face of change as you, as the celebration of you. I invite you to repeat, I'm a thriving mind. Change is my nature. Infinite love and gratitude. Stay plugged in. This hand, all the fingers. Put it to the crown. You're doing amazing. I am a thriving spirit. Love is my way. Infinite love and gratitude. And relax yourself. Take a deep healing breath. Let it go. Open up your palms. With love, embrace the duality of life, the perceived separation that is the lie that human beings have bought into. You and I, we, my friends, are one. We are one. And as you place your palms together and you bring it into your heart center, feel the divine spark alive inside of you. Feel yourself consciously connecting with the divine, from the divine to the divine. I invite you to repeat, I am a body of oneness. All is well with my divine body. We are one body. Infinite love and gratitude. Bring it on up. Aligning our minds with the mind that is one. The mind of source, the creative mind. I am a mind of oneness. All is well with my divine mind. We are all one mind. Infinite love and gratitude all the way up. I am a spirit of oneness. We are all one spirit. All is well. And so it is. Infinite love and gratitude. Relax. Take a deep healing breath. Let it go. Welcome to the present moment. Our beautiful instruments are tuned. It's time to create a powerful change with the energy of love. There's a saying, and it goes like this. Before we get to where we intend to be, we need to be honest and authentic and acknowledge where we are. The beginning of change is in this present moment where we honor what we are experiencing. Now, one of the things that we know about life through indigenous cultures and people that have been on this planet and communed with nature is that nature and ourselves are intimately and intricately one. So when we do create a change within, we can't help but create a change outside of ourselves. That's in every way. Nature's a part of that, but it goes on in your family, it goes on in your professional life, it goes on in every way. They're all intimately and intricately related. It's so powerful, and it's amazing because oftentimes we feel helpless and victimized by our life, like we have got no control, but that's just not true. That's just not true. So this is where your writing utensil and a blank piece of paper, a LifeLine client session sheet's going to come into handy. Start with your own body. Tune into your body. What way is your body speaking to you? What way is your body expressing fire? What are the symptoms of your body? Disease, pain, that if you could change, you'd be really absolutely grateful for. Because you know what, my friends? It's a great day for many miracles to happen. and I feel them happening. Right, my friend Diane? Let's write down the physical symptoms of our body. Rate them on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 means the symptom is not impacting me at all, maybe right now. 10 means it's so bad, it's going to take me off the planet. Take this moment, be honest and authentic with where you are, and observe your body in the way that your body is and has been speaking to you. I'm going to do it as well. When you finished writing down the physical symptoms, or, oh, I forgot one. When you finish writing down the physical symptoms, hello, Nikki Marie. I see you there. Infinite love and gratitude. And Jocelyn. Hey, Daggy and Lyndall. Feels so good to be connected with all of you. When you finished writing down, hey, Jeremy. Infinite love and gratitude. Cici Gones. Eva Lake in Spain. I love it. So good. Chris, hello. Lisa Peters. Okay. Looks like we got everyone on. Take a deep breath. Let it go. So check this out. We've observed our body. We've observed the internal world. Now, let's observe our external world. Let's observe life. What life's all about is this, really. Life's all about relationships. Life is all about connection and how we are moving through life and how life is moving through us. That's what makes life good or bad, right or wrong, tough or easy, in the flow or resistant, right? Life is about connection. And oftentimes we're in our flow and it's amazing. And other times it's like, wait, who took the wind out of my sail? Who brought me down to my knees and is buckling me into submission? Where please, please get me off this horrible ride called life. We all go through it. This is a humbling experience, right? Be honest with yourself. Where are you struggling in life? Who triggers you into a place where you're so afraid, where you're so upset, where you're so angry, where you feel helpless and out of control? Notice what it is for you, who it is for you. Your mind already took you there. You're thinking about certain people and situations. Give me one of these if that's true for you. Right? Look up on your computer screen. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Everyone is in this together, my friends. So take a moment and be honest and authentic with yourself and write down on the piece of paper in front of you what it is about your life that's causing you to be, we'll use one common word, stressed. What it is that's causing you to be stressed. And as you're tuning in, acknowledge the emotion that it causes you to feel. Like for me, I feel devastated and helpless when I'm thinking about what's going on in my life. And it's at an 8 plus. Not quite a 9, but an 8 plus. I feel fear of so many things at an 8. So sad at an 8. Write down the different emotions that you feel as you think about the people and the circumstances that are going on in your life that cause you to be stressed. Certain emotions you might not ever admit to someone else. But you know what? Admit them to yourself right now. This is not about therapy where you have to talk out loud to make healing change. You just need to acknowledge it for yourself. That's the beauty of this Lifeline process. Just acknowledge where you are before you get to where you intend to be. Right? And after you've written down the circumstances and the emotions of your heart, your body. Great job, Deborah. Great job, Jane. Awesome, Annika and Graham. Fantastic, Mandy and Aaron and Vivian. Great job, Tara and Nikki. Edwina. Beautiful. Kaz is in the house. Let's make sure we're all on the same page. Good job, Kim. Awesome. Hello, Mandy. Love and gratitude. And Penny. Beautiful. Dawn. Hello, hello. Awesome. I think we are all on in. Beautiful. Let's take a deep healing breath. Let it go. Now, oftentimes as human beings, you know what we do when we're honest with ourselves and we're authentic with ourselves or other people? You know what we do? This is what human beings do. We judge. We can't help it. It's just part of our brain's design. We judge ourselves for being honest. We judge ourselves for the pain and the fear and the stress that we're in and other people are in. We can't help it, even though we might say that we're not. We do. We do. But judgment doesn't do anything to move us forward. Judgment keeps us stuck in patterns of the past and afraid of the future. So we in the Lifeline use a question called the truth question, the $1 million question, to shift judgment. That's right. To shift judgment into discernment. Because you know what discernment is? It's from the heart rather than the head. And healing, my friends, it's not intelligent. It's not an intelligent process. Healing is an emotional process. So here's the truth question, okay? Let's see if it's your truth. Answer honestly. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mary Beth. Hi, Nancy. Helen. Yoka. Hello, Barb. Annika and Graham. All of my friends here. If you could choose to create your life, a day, or a moment, would you choose to create it where your body was speaking to you with the disease, autoimmune disease, diabetes, cancer, pain? Would you choose to create it where your body had dysfunction? Would you choose to create it where you hated your body? Would you choose to create your life, your marriage, your family, your friends, where you feel anxious, angry, enraged, overwhelmed, driven by fear, fear, fear? Would anyone here ever choose to create your life where we live in a world that's on fire and there's houses and homes and lives and people and animals that are burning down to the ground? Would you choose to create your life where we are bombing people in other countries that are bringing us to the brink of another catastrophic world war? Would anyone ever choose to create your life this way? Any takers?
No.
No, freaking no.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Say it at the same time. Count of three. Say it like you mean it. 1, 2, 3.
Hell no.
Not a chance. We know this. Of course not. No one's choosing this. This is not choice nor action. This is reaction. Something's triggering this reactive pattern, and that's what it is. It's a pattern that is affecting our bodies, our relationships, individually, as well as culturally. It is a part of us, not a part from us, but it's not an active conscious part. It's a subconscious reactive part. And that's often mysterious, confusing for people because the subconscious is sub, like a submarine. It's below the surface. So you can't see it. All you can see is the tip of the iceberg. So what do? We judge a book by its cover. We go, oh, let's drive this big ship into this area of icebergs. They seem to be really little. Meanwhile, they're big below the surface, right? The subconscious is at the helm of the patterns that we are experiencing. And there's no choice with the subconscious. You do not control your subconscious mind. Everything comes from the subconscious. It influences your health, your perception, and beyond. And as powerful it is, I got great news. You have an ability to respond versus react. Now, most people react to the reactions, fear, the fear, fight, the fight, stress about the stress, right? But that, as you know, has not changed history since the beginning of humankind. That does not change anything. What does change things is love. Love heals. Love creates real change. But there's a process to it. I'm going to guide you. So with love, this means I love you, remember? Place your hand over your beautiful heart. Hey, Karen Emery, I love your loving heart. You are a giver. Feel your hand on your heart. Feel the warmth of your giving heart, my friends. Take a moment right now to acknowledge that there is a light and a fire inside of you. Anyone that knows about fires and people that actually engage in the fire fighting is they fight fire with fire. And we're going to do the same thing because there's a fire in you. And it is a passion. It is a desire. My friend Nikki Marie has written an incredible book about it. It is profound. Take a moment right now to acknowledge your fire. Acknowledge your light. This is called desire. Go ahead and say the word out loud. Desire. Fear will say, make this go away. Give me a break. Once this stops, I can be happy. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. This is how it works. Focus where you're going. Your heart, your light, your fire knows. Listen to the divine of your heart. And when it comes to your life, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to the future, what is it that your heart desires to feel? Close your eyes and breathe into it. A word, a feeling, an image is going to come through you. Like my heart just said, fully present. Fully present. When you have what your heart desires to feel, hold your hand up like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, my friend Deborah, it's been way too long. What does your gorgeous heart desire to feel?
Peace.
Own it, my friend. Say it out loud and proud. I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
One more time. I am peace.
I am peace.
Deborah Loshbaugh, you are making a huge difference in the world when you show up in an I am peace way. Everyone, 2 forward with Deborah. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Deborah.
Awesome.
Gratitude.
My incredible friend, Wendy Nagel. I love you so much. Wendy, what is it that your gorgeous heart desires to feel?
I am empowered.
Yes, you are. Say it out loud 3 times like you mean it, because you are it.
I am empowered. I am empowered. I am empowered.
And so it is. You are making a huge difference in this world, all the way from Dusseldorf, Germany. Everybody tune forward with Wendy. Infinite love and gratitude.
Gratitude, Wendy.
Love and gratitude.
Powerful people in the entire world that I know is my friend Jackson Waring. Jackson is a light in the world, and I'm so grateful to be here with you, my friend Jackson. What is it that your gorgeous heart desires to feel?
Peace.
We are in the house. Own it out loud and proud, my friend.
I am peace. I am peace. I am peace.
And so it is, Jackson. You're making a huge difference in this world. Everybody tune forward with Jackson. Infinite love and gratitude. Take a moment right now to acknowledge Jackson, Wendy, Deborah. Now acknowledge yourself and place your hand over your heart. Acknowledge your heart's passion, light, and desire. And when it comes to your life, say it as if you're already there. Put the words I am in front of your heart's desire and say it like you mean it. The universe is listening. I am fully present. I am fully present. Fully present. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. And just notice how it feels to be here right now. We've begun the process of evolutionary transformation. We've begun the process. Now our mind can be a bit tricky, and it can go, oh, bullshit. You are not fully present, Darren. You get enraged. You get angry. You get scared. You get overwhelmed. You get ... So we understand that the mind's going to do this, and we honor it. In the Lifeline, we ask a question. And I'm going to ask a question to all of us, including myself. Are you open? Are you ready? Are you open? Are you ready? Are you willing right now? Are you able right now to use your I am, your heart's desire, imagination? Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So when we're talking about imagination, we're talking about Walt Disney imagination. We're talking about where dreams really do come true. And I invite you to take a moment right now and to imagine that you are living a life that is the fullest reflection of your I am. That you are peace, that you are empowered, fully present, that you are your heart's desire. And as a result, we live in a world that is peaceful, where we respect ourselves. And as a result, because nature is an outer reflection of ourselves, we respect nature. We respect animals. We respect each other in every way. Imagine it. Notice how it feels in your body. I feel tingly and expansive all over. Write the feeling down that you get as you imagine yourself being your I am. How does it feel to imagine? It's the way you think. Peace. It's the way you feel. It's how your body is healing right now. It's what you inspire. It's how you breathe. It's what you influence with. It's what other people discover in themselves by knowing you, being around you, passing you. How does it feel? Write the feeling down that you get as you imagine yourself living the fullest life of your I am. Write that feeling down as you have it go like this. Awesome. Hey, Jackson, how does it feel to imagine I am peace?
It feels like the full expression of love.
Yeah, and it is the full expression of love, right? And that full expression of love for you, Jackson, that feeling you get, Wendy, Deborah, the feeling that each of us get when we imagine, that feeling is something that is the most incredible thing when it comes to conscious evolution because it's medicine. It's a medicine. There's a medicine going on. And it's not only influencing your inner world, but there's a medicine in the world that we are a part of right now. There's a medicine within the political leaders. There's a medicine between neighbors. There's a medicine between husbands and wives and children and parents. There's a medicine between cultures and races. There's a medicine with animals. There's a medicine beyond this planet, what we can even possibly imagine. And it is a sign that your I am already exists inside of you. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to feel what you're feeling when you imagine. Great job. Take a deep breath. Let it go. When we do a lifeline that incorporates a group, because lifeline is used for self-mastery first and foremost, then some people use it to help others one-on-one, families, so forth and so on. But when we use it as a group, we always create a collective intention. This collective intention is inspired based upon what's going on in our world, in our own lives. And our collective intention is, I am a light of compassion. I'm a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one. I am a light of compassion, feeling we are all one. And I invite you to repeat after me right now. Now we're going to engage in a dance with the subconscious mind. It's invisible, but in the lifeline, we have a process called the portal. We view everything in life that is painful, scary, and stressful as a portal, a doorway to the next greatest version of ourselves. And we begin this portal with words. And I invite you to repeat after me. Up until now, I have been driven by fear. It has consumed me in the world that I am a part of. It makes me so emotional. I'm now choosing to feel we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Here we go, just like this. Infinite love and gratitude. Great job, Tracy. Infinite love and gratitude. Up until now, I've been driven by reactions, negativity, separateness. And it has been nothing short of overwhelming. And I feel helpless and powerless. And I'm now choosing, good job, Linda Dade. We are now choosing, feeling we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. I've been stuck, paralyzed, and I'm now choosing, feeling we are all one. Cool. So I'm using muscle reflex testing now as a means to communicate with the subconscious, because the subconscious connects all of us. And we can see, feel, and hear this, which is amazing. There's an activation word going on here that's triggering reaction. As much as that sucks, because it does when we're in it, it is the portal to the next greatest version of ourselves. What portal is this? Open, free, ready, willing, able, safe. It's the concept of being safe. And that word in and of itself holds so much power for us. And I invite you to repeat after me. We live in a world that's on fire. in every single way. I am now safe. Choosing, feeling, we are all one. In beloved gratitude. In beloved gratitude. In beloved gratitude. I invite you to repeat after me. I'm done walking on eggshells. I'm done being driven by fear. It can't get any worse. Yet it can. I am now safe. We are now safe. Feeling we are all one. In beloved gratitude. In beloved gratitude. I invite you to repeat, my heart is broken beyond repair. This is not about fixing my heart. I cannot hide my emotions any longer. And holy shit, am I good at it. I am now safe. Look at somebody. I'm looking at my friend Martine. You are now safe. Thank you. We are now safe. Feeling we are all one. Great job. See, feel, hear, activate it. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Oh. What you just did right now, those are just words. But did you notice how emotional words can make us? Right? Those are just words. See, words are their selves. They are healing or they're poisonous. And think about, like, what's your self-talk throughout the day? What are you saying to yourself throughout the day? That's where the fire starts. It is. Fire starts with self-talk. It does. We all have it. Raise your hand if you can relate to what I'm saying. Right? With love and gratitude. So let's reclaim the power from the past. Let's reclaim the power of the past part of ourself that keeps talking negatively, fearfully, reactively. Let's give this past part keys to the heart. Let's open the door of the heart so we heal the past and boldly step into the future. You ready for it? Who's ready for it? Let's do this thing. Right on. I invite you to repeat after me. Oh, I am a light of compassion for the very first time right now. And I'm owning my power by loving the past part of me who's been programmed. That's right. Programmed to forget that feeling we are all one is a choice. We live in gratitude, just like this. Infinite love and gratitude. I invite you to repeat, I keep forgetting that feeling we are all one is a choice. We live in gratitude. We live in gratitude. This part's sometimes really difficult to understand, but listen to my words. There is a part of me who's been programmed to protectively forget that feeling we are all one is a choice in each and every life circumstance. Give love and gratitude. Give love and gratitude. I'm beginning to remember. We're beginning to remember. In the face of the trance, that feeling we are all one is a choice. With love and gratitude, stay with it. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. I keep forgetting. I'm beginning to remember, but then I forget. That feeling we are all one. Being a light of compassion is a conscious choice. Locked out in the clear, see, feel, hear. That's how the mind works. I'm not going to go too deep into it. The mind is programmed to forget. Right, Dage? Mind is programmed to forget. Love you. Mind is programmed to forget. Because of that, guess what happens? We forget. Do we choose? Nope. So it looks like, yeah, I'm living a life of choice. Nope. We're living a program life. And that's not just a cool movie called The Matrix. It's the nature of the mind. We're literally programmed to forget, and then we don't choose until we do. And it's beginning. And it begins by acknowledging the truth. And the truth is that we're in a program world. And it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and feel it. I am a light of compassion. For the very first time, right now. Yeah. And I'm owning my power by loving the past part of me. By loving the past part of you. Thank you for loving the past part of me. Thank you. Thank you. By loving the past part of everyone who's been programmed to never choose. Feeling we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. There is a part of me, a part of you, a part of everyone who's been programmed to never choose, feeling we are all one. Crazy stuff. Infinite love and gratitude, but true. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Nature, Middle East, everything. Healthcare, education, ... There is a part of me who has never chosen until right now, in the middle of the inferno. I'm choosing to feel we are all one. Give love and gratitude. Give love and gratitude. Give love and gratitude. Don't let anyone or anything die in vain. The history of the fire is so sad. The genocide on our planet is so sad. It's so horrific. It just is. And you're not alone. And it's okay to be emotional. And it's healthy. There's a part of me who's never chosen for lifetimes, generations. Like I'm choosing right now. I'm choosing to feel we are all one. Beautiful. Locked out. See, feel, hear. Activate it. You're amazing. Take a deep breath. Let it go. We've crossed the veil, my friends. Welcome. The future begins now. Welcome to the life of I am a light of compassion. Welcome to the life of I am peace, of I am empowered, of I'm fully present. Welcome. You've arrived. You've arrived. In the life of I am a light of compassion, I want to tell you what it's like. You're just going to notice it. You're going to notice a light of compassion all around you. You're going to see it in yourself, in others. Others are going to see it in you. You're not going to need to do anything different, and others aren't going to need to change their beliefs or their way. You're just going to observe the feeling of a light of compassion. You're going to observe the healing of a light of compassion. I invite you to repeat, I am feeling we are all one. Beloved gratitude. Beloved gratitude. I'm feeling we are all one. Listen to my words here. Really take them in. I am we are all one. I am a light of compassion. This is my nature. You beloved gratitude. This is Mother Nature. You beloved gratitude. I am, we are all one. I am a light of compassion. This is my truth. Woo, nice. Locked out, see, feel, hear. Take a deep breath. You're doing incredible. Tune into your body. Observe your body. Everything's energy. The LifeLine's a quantum system, and it enables us to work in a 2-3-dimensional world that we live in. It enables us to drop on in and create vibrational change wherever we focus. What we focus on grows. When we focus from a fear-based perspective of avoiding or making go away, then guess what grows? Fear does. We're focusing on our bodies right now in an I am a light of compassion way. And as you tune into your body, in the inflammatory process that's going on in you, the flames that are going on in you, in your head, in your brain, in your heart, in your digestive system, in your pelvis, in your spine, in your muscles, in your joints, embrace it, face it with love, in beloved gratitude. Your body isn't doing this to you. Your body's brilliant. Your body's speaking to you. It's saying, wake up, drink more water, love your water, purify your water, eat with love. And beloved gratitude. And beloved gratitude, observe your body. And beloved gratitude. Just like this, infinite love and gratitude. This is how you play the game. Infinite love and gratitude. Really tune into where are you struggling and suffering in your body. Go to the area of your body. I'm feeling a universal connection to the heart right now. So go to the beating muscle in your heart, the cardiac muscle in your heart that has got this pericardium, this protective outer shell around it. It's inflamed in everyone. And beloved gratitude. The pericardium is inflamed in everyone. The protector of the heart is inflamed in everyone. So the heart is super vulnerable. And beloved gratitude. Yes. And beloved gratitude. And beloved gratitude. I'm a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one in my heart. And beloved gratitude. And beloved gratitude. In Chinese medicine, there are pulses in the wrists. And each of the pulses, rather than going, oh yeah, you got like a really nice, you got an athletic pulse going on. There's six of them. There's 3 on each side, but on each side is superficial, 3 deep. It is an art and a feeling. The fire. Heart represents the fire. Well, now we got some big energy. We're our pulse. Love and gratitude. Hold on a second. I'm waiting for it to come on in. Okay. So we are evaluating the pulses. Fire, earth, metal. Fire. So working with the metal element. Official pulse. That has to do with the large intestine. And love and gratitude to the flames of the large intestine. Microorganisms, the living creatures of our intestines that have been burned up. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. Just like this, you're doing great. In love and gratitude. Good job. Water, wood. We're working with the liver. Deep pulse on the liver. Tox. Possibly. In love and gratitude. Working as hard as I love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. Connect to your liver. It'll do you good if you take your hand and you put it underneath the right breast, or like where the ribs meet the soft part of the belly. Put your hand there, right over the liver. Keep your hand there with love. In love and gratitude. Bring love into your liver. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. There's so much emotion in the liver. There's so much rage. There's so much anger. There's so much frustration. There's so much resentment. There's so much hatred. There's so much hopelessness. There's so much accumulated shame. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. Good job. Good job. I invite you to repeat, I am a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one. In my body. Love and gratitude. As a body. Love and gratitude. With everybody. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. Really tune into your body. And as you're in your body, take a moment right now and connect to the fires. Connect to the fires. As we feel. And as you're connecting to your body, and you're thinking out of control. And for love and gratitude, just like this. It's okay. It's okay to feel, even if it's painful, especially, it's okay. Gratitude. This, that when you allow to feel through the feeling, builds up until one day it just combusts. And for love and gratitude. And we go, where did this disease come from? Where did this come from? Gratitude. It's okay. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. Grief is natural. The natural gratitude. Love and gratitude. No more denying. Bargaining, anger. It's okay. Let's accept what we're feeling in our love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. I am a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one. Good job. If you're able to, I'd love for you to join me standing up. Walk in place. This is called the cross crawl reflex. It's the master reflex. It gets the entire body on board with the emotions and memories and intention that we're processing while you're walking. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Another deep breath. Let it go. I'm a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one. Infinite gratitude. Have a seat. In life, we have this really powerful experience. It's called perception. We as human beings don't perceive truth. We perceive what we believe. That's why there's a jury of 12, hopefully, right? Not in all countries, right? Sometimes the jury is paid off. So perception is kind of weird. It is, isn't it? Infinite love and gratitude to perception. We don't perceive truth, we perceive what we believe. And when we have limiting beliefs, and beliefs are simply learned experiences, programs, ways of thinking, it affects us in our health, in our well-being, our biology, our behavior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We, as human beings, have a core limiting belief right here in the power center of the throat. The brain of the energy in your throat and my throat has been in a state of reactivity and resistance. And it perpetuates, this is the 5th chakra, it perpetuates reactive types of communication. There we go. Those of you that have studied the Lifeline or are studying the Lifeline, if you've got blue glasses, put them on. If you don't, it's okay. If you don't have them, no big deal. Think about a blue sky. Imagine a blue sky with puffy white rain clouds, right? Infinite love and gratitude. Touch your hair. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude, right? We're now seeing through the eyes of I am a light of compassion. Perception has to do with our senses. We see, we hear. We're now seeing and hearing in an I am a light of compassion way. We're hearing the inner voice of a light of compassion. This is called epigenetics, infinite love and gratitude. We are changing our relationship with our environment right now. Rather than a reactive relationship with our environment, breathe it in. Lick your lips. Swallow. You're awakening the ability to smell and taste in an I'm a light of compassion way, and boy, is that delicious. Infinite love and gratitude. There you go. Infinite love and gratitude. Chakra rock. Feel. Be felt. Touch. Touch. Be touched in an I am light of compassion way. We are all one, my friends. Infinite love and gratitude. I got a question for you. Would you rather believe that you're a light of compassion, or would you rather know it?
Know it.
I want to know it.
I want to know it.
Know it.
Know it. Me too. It's like, do I want to do I'm a light of compassion, or I want to be it? I want to be it. I want to be it, and I want to know it. And there's nothing wrong with doing and believing, but being and knowing is the vibration of manifestation that we're creating right now. And what knows I am a light of compassion, feeling we are all one, what knows it is nature. And in Chinese medicine, there's something called the 5-element theory, and it helps us to appreciate our intimate and direct connection with nature. This is the intuitive force and power that exists within us. Fire. Fire. Oh. And love and gratitude to the fire element. That's what we're awakening. We're awakening a consciousness of fire. Now, fire is fascinating in many ways. Fire is the sun. It's a burning ball of light in the sky that without it, we wouldn't know life. Right? Fire is very active. It's very reactive. It consumes. It does not say, you know what? I'll save this oxygen or wood for later. Fire doesn't work that way. Fire says, burn now. Burn now. Burn now. Now, fire in Chinese medicine is the most male vibration. It's a patriarchal vibration, and it is the vibration that human beings have been living under. The patriarchal law has been running the planet for as long as, well, whoever made up the story that Eve ate the apple, it all started there. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. We're raising the vibration of our relationship with the masculine within us, our relationship with men in the world, a relationship with our own fathers, whether your father is in the physical or spiritual realm, and the grandfathers that came before. And we're activating a wisdom of the patriarchal vibration that is evolving right now. The consciousness of men. My friend Diane McCann brought me through a process called Man's Inner Journey. And the process and consciousness of men and the masculine vibration is raising in women and men alike. Take a moment right now. Connect with your dad. Notice that your mind takes you somewhere with your dad. And I invite you to repeat after me. Dad, I know that you love me and that you've always loved me and that you will forever love me. The very best way you knew or know how. And I accept you. I forgive you. Thank you for being one of my very greatest teachers. I love you, Dad. You are loved. You are pure love. And Dad, and generations of dads, I am a light of compassion, feeling we are all one. This is my nature. This is everyone's nature. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. There, in the lifeline, the fire element has 77 different emotions. There's a specific one we're going after here, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 31 through 35, 31, 32. It's defeated. When I bring up the concept of defeated, pay attention to your very first and immediate thoughts. No matter what or who you think about, wherever defeated takes you, infinite love and gratitude. Touch your hair, go infinite love and gratitude. Remember, you do not need to understand this for it to work for you. Just follow this, okay? Just join. Infinite love and gratitude. We're all in this together. Infinite love and gratitude. Defeated, emotion, specific. 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 41 through 50, 51 through 60, 51 through 55, 51, 52, 53. When I bring up the concept of repressed sexual longing, pay attention to your very first and immediate thoughts. No matter what, who you think about, wherever repressed sexual longing takes you, touch your hair, go infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Repressed sexual longing, emotion specific. Great job. Take a deep breath. 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 41 through 50, 51 through 60, 61 through 70, 61 through 65, 61. When I bring up the concept of rejecting the feminine, pay attention to your very first and immediate thoughts. No matter what or who you think about, wherever rejecting the feminine takes you. Touch your hair. You feel love and gratitude. You feel love and gratitude. You feel love and gratitude. Rejecting the feminine, emotion, element, core, limited belief. I want to explain something to you. You're doing amazing. Keep leaning in. You're doing amazing. Keep leaning in. I want to explain something. I want to explain something that is not understood by human beings on this planet. It's experienced, but it's not understood. And this is the role that the subconscious mind is playing in your health, your relationships, the world that we are a part of, and how the pain and stress of what's going on in our bodies, in our lives, and in our world today is actually a secret code. It is. That might sound crazy for some people. It's okay. It is. This is not happening to us. It's happening for us. It doesn't stop the pain, doesn't stop the stress. It is what it is. It's happening for us. There's been a core limiting belief. It's been in the throat chakra. It gets triggered. Communication's called breakdown. We cannot feel, we cannot trust our intuition, and therefore we cannot speak the truth. And dishonesty becomes a part of all of our lives. It is a pattern that affects the fire element. It affects our heart, our small intestine. It affects our sex organs. These are the parts of the meridians that go along with the fire element in Chinese medicine. It's affecting us. When this core limiting belief gets triggered by colors, sounds, smells, taste, feelings, our senses, a reactive pattern is set in motion. And our fire becomes reactive. Our fire starts burning out of control. The masculine, patriarchal vibration becomes reactive, starts going out of control. And then a lens forms. And all we're capable of perceiving when this lens is triggered, my friends, is defeated, repressed sexual longing, rejecting the feminine. That's what we feel. And guess what? We attract what we feel in our lives. This is going on subconsciously. There's no choice with it. This is not only influencing you and me in every aspect of our life, in the world that we're a part of, but when this part gets triggered, guess what happens? The heart beats with rejecting the feminine, repressed sexual longing, defeated. It sends signals to primal parts of the brain that produce chemicals that are absolutely 100% addictive. These chemicals bind to our cells, and then our cells signal our genetic expression to form new cells based upon this program that lives in our mind. What does that look like? Look at the symptoms that you wrote down on the piece of paper in front of you. They are not the truth of who you are. And this fire is not the end of humanity. It is the beginning of human beings being human beings, humankind being kind humans. Infinite love and gratitude. For the first time right now, in a safe way, in a respectful way, in an honoring way. For the journey itself, we're going to take a dive together. We're going to go deep into the consciousness of the pattern that has been broadcasting the signal. Is there a concept of an original occurrence? Yes. Is it in this life? No. Past life? Generational? Past life. Is it a past life pattern? Okay. BC? Yes. Those of you studying LifeLine, just observe how I count, because this is a unique one. 0 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10, 10 to 20,000, 20 to 30,000, 30 to 40,000, 40 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 200,000, 200 to 500,000, 500,000 to a million, million to 2 million, 2 million to 10 million, 10 million to 50 million, 50 million to 100 million, 100 million to 200 million, 200 million to 300 million. Big Bang? The first fire of them all. You love and gratitude. Big Bang. We are in a replication of a Big Bang. Whoa. Now I want to explain something to the vibration and the program of the Big Bang. The vibration in the program of the Big Bang is one of the consciousness at that time, whatever that means, and it's really impossible for me to fully grasp the magnitude of what I'm saying, but I'm just going to interpret it, is the consciousness at that time of the Big Bang was a consciousness of defeated. It was a consciousness of repressed sexual longing. It was a consciousness of rejecting the feminine. It was a consciousness where fire was in a reactive versus active state. The male was in a reactive versus active state. Our ability at this time to go, yeah, but you know what? I'm a light of compassion. I'm feeling we are all one. That consciousness at the moment of the Big Bang was not available like it is now. It is now. It is now. And so a gift of protection was put into place. And the emotions of the Big Bang were not processed because they couldn't be processed. And a reactive survival mechanism was set in motion, and we as beings that have traveled through the cosmos in this expansive way had been carrying this vibration in our light of our throat chakras, in our DNA of our being and of our body. And for the first time right now, let's embrace this vibration of the Big Bang that exists within us today, that's showing up as fires of what's going on between the United States and Iran, fires that are burning down Australia, the Amazon rainforest, British Columbia, California, the Sudan, fires of massive magnitude in every aspect of life are a reflection, not only internally within our body, external in the world, based upon this Big Bang vibration. And here's the heart of the matter. This Big Bang vibration isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. This part is intelligent. Its intelligence is to awaken. The awakening is an ascension. There's an ascension occurring. People and beings are going from 2 to 3-dimensional to 5-dimensional quantum beings. We are recognizing the truth of who we are. We're waking up. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Hold up your hand. Let me know that you're all okay. Let me know you're with me. Now touch your hair, other hand, and put your hand over your heart. And let's embrace this Big Bang vibration. I am a light of compassion. Feeling we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. We're creating a whole new balance. A whole new balance in our bodies. A whole new balance in our relationships. And a whole new balance as you, my friends. We are contributing to raising the consciousness of humanity. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. You've awoken your will. And your will is a way. This is the will of conscious communication. This is the will of feeling your feelings, trusting your intuition, and expressing yourself to create relationships and opportunities of a light of compassion, of love and gratitude. That will at the moment of the Big Bang was not available for anyone. So we were given a gift of protection. In the LifeLine, we call it the spirit protection reflex. Where it was internalized, denied, disconnected the will, the loss of will. At the moment of the Big Bang, the loss of will and love and gratitude is now being found in the year 2020 in love and gratitude. The year 2020, it's January 5th here today. It's my mother's 80th birthday. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. I invite you to repeat after me. Emotions transform energy. Energy causes movement. Movement is change. And change is the essence of my life. The more I embrace change and create change in the face of stress, like I'm doing right now, like we're doing right now with the fire within and the fire without. The more I feel we are all one, I am a light of compassion. We are lights of compassion. In beloved gratitude, water element shows up. Connect to water. Let water teach you. Let water teach you life. Water shows us life. Beloved gratitude. You, Jenny Cleland, Helen Hancox, Tracy Webster, Linda Dade, Chris, Yoka, Jane, Deborah, Mary Beth, Martine, Melissa, Kathy, Barb, Graham, Annika, Kaz, Dij, Mandy, Viv, Tara, Nikki, Nancy, Dawn, Susan Nicholson, Lyndall, Kay, Naomi, Joss, Kim Davis, Diane McCann, Jeremy, Ann, Deborah, Gizzy, Eva, Wendy, Barbara Warren, Barb, happy birthday, Adele. Each of us is a light of love. Each of us is a beautiful body of water. You're a beautiful body of water. When you cry tears of the ocean. Connect to the water of your body. Embrace it with the light of compassion. Remember our beautiful friend, Dr. Masaru Emoto. Observe the body of water that you are. Embrace the body of water that you are as a light of compassion. That when you embrace your body of water, you influence the water of the world in the cycle of the oceans and the lakes and the rivers, the artesian wells, in the cycle of the clouds and raining down in this infinite cycle of life itself. Be water, my friends. Be in the flow. Cry together. Your beloved gratitude. Your beloved gratitude. Your beloved gratitude. Your beloved gratitude. The bladder's emotions now in motion. Our vision is improving. Our creative and logical brains are connecting. Our spines are strengthening. A whole new level of youth and oxygenation is going on within. Beloved gratitude. Shenko Luo. Luo, the bladder is reconnected to the kidney. The spring of water is rising from deep within, coming through our feet, coming through our ankles, our knees, our pelvis, our abdomen, all the way up. Our nervous system is switching on. We are aware, we are conscious, we are fully present. Infinite love and gratitude to your presence. Infinite love and gratitude to the gift of you being you in your flow, in your life, as a light of compassion and beloved gratitude. And we say, why? Why do I have such a hard time flowing? Why do I get so reactive? Why do I talk the way I do to myself? Why do I talk the way I do to the people that I love? Why do I let people talk to me the way they talk to me? Why are there so many fires inside of me, in my life, in the world that I'm a part of, not apart from? Why am I not already living a life of peace, empowered? Why are we not already living a life of I'm a light of compassion? One answer. What's the answer, my friends? What's the one answer that bridges it all?
Subconscious
Subconscious
All for
reason.
subconscious reasons. And the subconscious put in motion at the moment of the Big Bang protection, because we didn't have the power to process. We didn't have the wisdom to hold the power of the Big Bang. We've proven that throughout history. We woke up to all these things throughout history and didn't have the power and consciousness to hold our technologies. Instead of helping each other, we hurt each other with our technology. We're evolving. We're evolving. And let's, for the first time, embrace this as the gift that it truly is. That this is an awakening to the next greatest version of your health, of your relationships, of the world that we are all a part of. The party on planet Earth begins right now. I invite you to repeat, thank you for protecting me, for protecting us when we couldn't protect ourselves. Thank you for awakening me, for awakening us. Now that we can own our power, I am a light of compassion, feeling we are all one. Beloved, in gratitude. This is an emotional expression channel. So this is what we've been fighting. This is what we've been fixing. This is what we've been judging ourselves as a failure, specific thought virus, emotional cancer. This is what's been going on. It's been an emotional cancer in our mind. What does that mean? It's very powerful words, emotional cancer, isn't it? Everybody knows someone that they love so much who's been affected by this brutal, powerful disease. All physical cancer has emotional cancer. It's just the nature of it. And what emotional cancer is when we mutate, when we change who we are for the sake of others at the expense of ourselves, when we walk on eggshells, when we let fear be the driving force of our life and our life. You believe in gratitude. You believe in gratitude. You believe in gratitude. Now, in the water element, there's 53 emotions. There's a specific one here, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 21 through 25, 21, 22, 23. When I bring up the concept of dark pain, pay attention to your very first and immediate thoughts. No matter what or who you think about, wherever dark pain takes you, infinite love and gratitude to the emotional cancer of dark pain. Thank you for protecting us from dark pain. Thank you for protecting us. In love and gratitude. Thank you for protecting me. I am a light of compassion no matter how dark the pain is inside of me or another person. Feeling we are all one. In love and gratitude to dark pain. In love and gratitude. Dark pain, emotion, emotional expression. There's a biochemistry here. Drainage. There's a part of us that does not let go. There's a part of you who does not let go. There's a part of me who does not let go. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. It's time to let go in every region. It's time to let go in every relationship of patterns that are no longer serving the highest good. We live in gratitude. Specific 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 31 through 35, 31, 32, 33. When I bring up the concept of shut off from self, shut off from self, pay attention to your first and immediate thoughts. No matter what or who you think about, wherever shut off from self takes you, infinite love and gratitude to the subconscious addiction of being shut off from self that each of us has. Infinite love and gratitude to the subconscious addiction as we drain poisonous and toxic levels of being shut off from ourselves. As we lead in an I am a light of compassion, and what does not match that is naturally let go. You don't have to let go of anything. You're leading courageously right now in the love and gratitude. Shut off from self, emotion, biochemical expression. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Where's the holding pattern, that persistent protecting as if we're still at the Big Bang? And why is it there? It's paying for an alarm system for a home we don't live in, let alone epochs of time that have come and gone. Is not serving us or anyone for the highest good. This Big Bang pattern is not here to victimize us. It's here to awaken us. There is a guru inside of you. There is an enlightened being inside of you right now. Let's learn from it. Let's grow from it. Let's evolve with it. Mind, body. Thank you, body diving. So we're going to go into the body, and we're raising the vibration of our being, of our body, that has been holding on to these patterns as if we were still in the Big Bang. Specific, love and gratitude. Elements, cells, organs, the organs of our body are raising their vibration. Specific, 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's our brains. The human brain is evolving. What a good thing. In love and gratitude. So many smart people. In love and gratitude. So many brilliant people. Infinite love and gratitude. Let's raise the vibration to hold the consciousness of the light of compassion with all these smart people. In love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. Brain. Organs. Body diving. It was just all about the brain. That is amazing. Specific all, every region, every relationship. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Body holding pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go like this, my friends. Touch right here, and then give yourself one of these. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Raising the consciousness of this Big Bang part. Then stand up. If you're able to, stand up. If you're not, you can have a seat. Do what you need to do. Listen within. If you're able to, stand up and walk and breathe really deep into your belly. Good job. And I invite you to repeat, I'm a light of compassion, feeling we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. If you've got blue glasses on, go ahead and take them off. Welcoming the Big Bang part of you and everyone to its highest and fullest vibration. Go like this, and welcoming each of you, my friends, to the next greatest version of yourself, of your health, of your relationships, in the world that we are a part of. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Nice landing. Walk and breathe. I am a light of compassion, feeling we are all one. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Have a seat. Stay with me here. We're coming in for a landing here. Items may have shifted in the overhead compartment as a result of this interdimensional journey that we all just took. Just take a deep breath. Let it go. Take this moment to acknowledge just how it feels to be present. How it feels to be in the room that you're in the space that you're in. In the space, my friends, that we created. Just notice and observe. What feeling for you best describes being present right now? If you want, you can type it into the chat. What feeling best describes for you being present? Deborah's feeling safe, bubbly for Karen. Elaine's feeling relief. Wendy's feeling light. Ellen Welk's feeling loved. Jax is feeling calm and still. Diane is feeling expansively conscious. Vivian is feeling calm and hopeful. Helen Hancock is feeling hopeful. Annika feeling free and light. Joss is feeling calm. Notice how it feels to be present. Would you choose to feel the way you're feeling right now, my friends? Would you?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Me too. Me too. Hey, I got a question. Do you think that it's easier or more difficult for your body to heal when you're feeling this way? Is it easier or more difficult for your body to heal when you're feeling this way? Right? It's a silly question. It's much easier. But not only is there an internal shift that occurs, but the vibrational connections that have been going on in ways like family and friends and business, but way beyond that, they've changed as well. The 16th step of the Lifeline is called the Essential Acts of Self-Love. You and I just went through an energetic form of surgery. You did. Real changes occurred. That means, please, hydrate. Eat with love. Go for a walk. Move your body. Rest. Express your emotions. Tap into your water element of flow. Tap into your new conscious relationship with the patriarchal vibration within you and the world around you. Practice being a light of compassion. Look for that. Exercise it. Create a habit so it becomes natural for you to think this way. It's already in you. Just exercise it now. The incredible Ellen Welk, who is a certified Lifeline practitioner and a dear friend of mine, each week when we run a Lifeline Healing Circle, because we've been doing this for years upon years, every week we do this. This was just a call to action based upon life calling us to be in action. Ellen has put together an image on the Dr. Darren Weissman Lifeline Technique Facebook page. And I would love for you to go there and share your experience of this, because being witnessed in testimony is an action step. Being witnessed among people that shared it with you, oh, it's a whole other level of deep roots and growth and evolutionary change. So you can go to the Dr. Darren Weissman Lifeline Technique Facebook page and you'll see the post. David posted it right here on this page in the chat. You can click on it to get over there, or else just go there at your own time and fill it out. I want to thank each and every one of you for choosing to be a light of compassion. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be a positive light in the world. I'm so humbled and I'm so honored to be able to share this with you. I love you and thank you so much for this amazing time. Yeah, Tara, hug people today. Hug people today. My friend Jackson wrote an incredible thing about all these different things as far as ways that you can support the animals and the people. There's really great foundations that you can do, but what you just did today is absolutely profound and has made a difference. See rain, feel rain, hear rain, be rain. I love you. I'm going to unmute everyone. Keep shining bright, my friends. With love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude. Love you too. Too, thank you. Thank you.
Love you.
Gratitude, everyone.
Thank you, Daza. It was beautiful.
My pleasure. And love and gratitude.
Sending so much
Hillary,
There's the rain.
gratitude.
There's the rain, everyone.
Oh, how
Love and
beautiful.
gratitude, Diane.
Dance, rain.